The first Berserker, Khazan, is an upcoming hardcore action RPG set in the Dungeon and Fighter universe, scheduled for release on March 27th, 2025. In this game, you step into the shoes of Khazan, the legendary general of the Pel Lost Empire, who embarks on a quest for vengeance after being falsely accused of treason. The game offers a dynamic item collection and progression system, allowing Khazan to wield a variety of weapons, including dual-wield weapons, spears, and greatswords. Each weapon comes with a range of skills that can be combined to create a combat style tailored to your preferences. Visually, the first Berserker, Khazan employs 3D cel-shaded graphics powered by Unreal Engine, delivering a striking blend of bold, cel-shaded art and realistic textures that bring the continent of Arad to life. The game is set to be available on multiple platforms, including PC via Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS. Onimusha: Way of the Sword is set to reignite the classic series with a fresh installment slated for 2026. Announced during the Game Awards 2024, this game is poised to deliver intense swordplay action set against the backdrop of Edo-era Kyoto, now shrouded in malevolent malice. Players will step up into the role of a lone samurai equipped with the mystical Oni Gauntlet, granting the power to vanquish the demonic Genma. The game promises a dark fantasy narrative filled with mystery, danger, and intrigue, as players navigate through blood-soaked battles in a city twisted by evil forces. A significant evolution from its predecessors is the shift from fixed camera angles to a fully 3D environment, enhancing the immersive experience and allowing for more dynamic combat scenarios. As a fan of the original Onimusha games, the return of this franchise is thrilling. The blend of historical Japanese settings with supernatural elements has always been a captivating aspect of the series. The updated graphics and combat mechanics showcased in the announcement trailer suggest that Way of the Sword will honor its roots while introducing modern gameplay enhancements. While the 2026 release date means we have some time to wait, the anticipation is already building. Onimusha: Way of the Sword is shaping up to be a must-play for both longtime fans and newcomers eager for a samurai action experience steeped in dark fantasy. Project Century, the latest endeavor from Ryuga Gotoku Studio, is set to transport players to 1915 Japan, offering a fresh narrative and protagonist distinct from the renowned Yakuza series. The game promises a return to action-oriented gameplay reminiscent of early Yakuza titles, moving away from the turn-based mechanics seen in recent entries. The announcement trailer showcases a richly detailed, bustling urban environment capturing the essence of early 20th century Japan. The protagonist navigates narrow streets and alleys, engaging in visceral combat that highlights the game's dynamic fighting system. Notably, the combat appears more intense and graphic, with blood effects adding a layer of realism and grit. While specific plot details remain under wraps, the setting and time period suggest potential exploration of historical events and societal changes in Japan during that era. The game's emphasis on environmental interactions during combat hints at strategic depth, allowing players to utilize surroundings to their advantage. As of now, no official release date or platforms have been confirmed. Given Ryuga Gotoku Studio's track record for efficient development cycles, there's speculation that Project Century could debut as early as 2026. However, until official announcements are made, it's prudent to temper expectations regarding the release timeline. In summary, Project Century is shaping up to be a compelling addition to Ryuga Gotoku Studio's portfolio, blending historical intrigue with refined action gameplay. Its unique setting and intensified combat mechanics make it a title worth monitoring for fans of immersive action-adventure experiences. The Witcher 4 marks a bold new chapter in the acclaimed series, placing players in the shoes of Ciri, Geralt's adoptive daughter, as she embarks on her journey to become a Witcher. Set in a richly detailed open world powered by Unreal Engine 5, the game promises an immersive experience where your choices significantly impact the narrative. Ciri's unique abilities, including advanced magic and teleportation, introduce fresh dynamics to combat and exploration, distinguishing her from Geralt's traditional Witcher skills. The developers have emphasized a more brutal, dark fantasy world with a focus on moral ambiguity and complex character relationships. While the exact release date remains unconfirmed, The Witcher 4 is currently in full-scale production and is expected to deliver an ambitious continuation of the franchise's legacy. Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet is Naughty Dog's latest venture into the sci-fi genre, and it looks absolutely thrilling. You play as Jordan A. Munn, a bounty hunter portrayed by Tati Gabrielle, who finds herself stranded on the mysterious planet Semperia. This place has been cut off from the universe for over 600 years, and no one has managed to leave it. The game's narrative delves into themes of faith and institutional trust, all set against a retro-futuristic backdrop inspired by classics like Akira and Cowboy Bebop. The gameplay promises to be the deepest in Naughty Dog's history, combining intense melee combat with a compelling storyline. Plus, with a soundtrack composed by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, the atmospheric experience is bound to be top-notch. While it's initially launching exclusively on PS5, a PC release is expected down the line. I can't wait to dive into this wild adventure and see how Naughty Dog pushes the boundaries of storytelling and gameplay once again. Mafia: The Old Country is an upcoming open-world action-adventure game set in the 1920s, immersing players in the gritty underworld of organized crime. As a rising mobster, you'll navigate a richly detailed city inspired by Prohibition-era America, engaging in missions that range from high-speed chases to strategic heists. The game boasts a dynamic weather system and a living, breathing world where your choices influence the storyline and you're standing within the Mafia hierarchy. With its authentic period atmosphere, compelling narrative, and innovative gameplay mechanics, Mafia: The Old Country promises to deliver an unforgettable experience for fans of crime dramas and open-world adventures alike. Elden Ring: Nightreign is an upcoming standalone co-op action RPG set in a parallel universe to the original game. Players can team up in groups of 3 to tackle procedurally generated challenges over a 3-day cycle, culminating in intense boss battles each night. The game introduces 8 unique heroes, each with distinct abilities and ultimate attacks, enhancing team dynamics. Notably, the game omits 2-player co-op to maintain optimal balance, focusing on solo or 3-player experiences. With faster-paced combat, new traversal options like wall jumping and gliding, and a dynamic map that reshuffles each run, Nightreign promises a fresh and exhilarating experience for both veterans and newcomers to the Elden Ring universe. It's slated for release in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is set to make its long-awaited debut on PC on April 3rd, 2025. This enhanced edition of Naughty Dog's acclaimed action-adventure game brings a host of improvements tailored for PC gamers. Players can expect stunning 4K visuals and fluid 60 FPS gameplay, elevating the already immersive experience to new heights. The game also boasts full PlayStation DualSense controller integration, providing haptic feedback and adaptive triggers for a more tactile experience. New gameplay modes such as the roguelike survival mode No Return and Guitar Free Play offer fresh challenges and creative outlets for players. Additionally, the remaster introduces expanded accessibility features, including speech-to-vibrations and cinematic descriptions, ensuring a more inclusive experience for all gamers. Whether you're revisiting Ellie's intense journey or experiencing it for the first time, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered on PC promises to deliver a compelling and enhanced adventure that stands out in 2025's gaming landscape. Dispatch is an upcoming superhero workplace comedy game set in modern-day Los Angeles. You play as Robert Robertson, formerly known as Mecha Man, whose mech suit is destroyed in battle. Forced to take a job at a superhero dispatch center, you manage a team of ex-supervillains, balancing office politics and personal relationships while rebuilding your suit for a shot at revenge. The game blends narrative, strategy, and humor, with choices that matter, and features an all-star cast including Aaron Paul, Laura Bailey, and Jeffrey Wright. Dispatch is set to release in 2025 for PC and consoles. Dying Light: The Beast is set to redefine the survival horror genre in 2025. Building upon the parkour-infused open-world mechanics of its predecessors, this installment introduces a dynamic environment where player choices directly influence the evolving storyline. The enhanced day-night cycle intensifies the tension, with more formidable adversaries emerging after dusk. Notably, the cooperative multiplayer mode has been expanded, allowing for seamless team-based exploration and combat. The game's refined combat system, coupled with a vast array of customizable weapons, ensures that each encounter is both challenging and exhilarating. With its immersive world and innovative gameplay features, Dying Light: The Beast is poised to captivate both series veterans and newcomers alike. Borderlands 4 is set to release in 2025, and it promises to be a game changer for fans of the series. The game introduces a seamless open world on the planet Kairos, eliminating loading screens and allowing for uninterrupted exploration. Players can choose from 4 new Vault Hunters, each with unique abilities, and engage in both solo and cooperative gameplay. The combat system has been enhanced with new mechanics, including a grappling hook for dynamic movement and combat. The game also features a vast array of weapons, each with distinct characteristics, ensuring that every encounter feels fresh and exciting. The storyline centers around the Timekeeper, a formidable antagonist leading the Order, and players will embark on a quest to uncover hidden alien treasures while battling through intense boss fights and diverse enemies. With its engaging narrative, innovative gameplay mechanics, and the signature humor the series is known for, Borderlands 4 is shaping up to be a must-play title in 2025. The Long Dark 2 Blackfrost is the highly anticipated sequel to the acclaimed survival game, The Long Dark. Set a year after the Aurora event, players find themselves in the northern industrial city of Harmont, grappling with the aftermath of a world plunged into darkness. The game introduces a host of new challenges, including the hazardous Blackfrost, a radioactive substance emitted by a distant reactor. This adds a fresh layer of danger to the already perilous environment. One of the most exciting additions is the co-op multiplayer mode, allowing players to team up and combine their skills to survive together. The developers have emphasized the importance of community feedback, planning to involve players through regular updates and discussions. With its rich narrative, immersive world, and innovative survival mechanics, The Long Dark 2, Blackfrost is poised to captivate both fans of the original and newcomers alike. Okami Sequel is an upcoming action-adventure game that continues the story of Amaterasu, the White Wolf Goddess. The game is being developed by Clovers, a new studio founded by Hideki Kamiya, the original director of Okami. The sequel is expected to retain the core elements of the original, including the unique celestial brush mechanics that allow players to draw symbols to interact with the environment and defeat enemies. The visual art style is anticipated to evolve, maintaining the traditional Japanese sumi ink painting aesthetic while incorporating modern graphics. While the official release date has not been announced, fans can look forward to a game that combines the charm and depth of the original with new features and improved gameplay. The Outer Worlds 2 is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Xbox Game Studios. As a standalone sequel to the 2019 title, it transports players to the Arcadia star system, a region entirely colonized by megacorporations. In this new installment, you assume the role of an Earth Directorate agent tasked with investigating mysterious rifts threatening the colony amidst a factional war. The game retains the first-person perspective and combines combat, stealth, and dialogue systems, allowing for varied interactions with non-playable characters. The dialogue tree system influences the branching story paths based on your interactions with your party and other supporting characters throughout the narrative. The Outer Worlds 2 is set to release in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series XS. Split Fiction is an upcoming co-op action-adventure game from Hazelight Studios, the creators of It Takes Two. Set to release on March 6, 2025, the game offers a unique experience where players control 2 authors, Mio and Zoe, who become trapped in a simulation of their own stories. The game seamlessly blends science fiction and fantasy elements, providing diverse and imaginative gameplay. Players will encounter a variety of challenges, from taming dragons to navigating futuristic cityscapes, all requiring close collaboration between partners. Each level introduces new mechanics and settings, ensuring a fresh experience throughout the game. The split-screen design enhances the cooperative aspect, making it essential for players to work together to overcome obstacles. With its engaging narrative and innovative gameplay, Split Fiction is poised to be a standout title in 2025. Spine is an upcoming action-adventure game that promises to deliver a unique and thrilling experience. Set in a dystopian cyberpunk world, players will step into the shoes of Redline, a rebellious street artist equipped with a sentient combat implant known as Spine. This implant enhances her combat abilities, allowing for dynamic and fluid gunplay reminiscent of classic gun fu movies. The game features intense, close-quarters combat where players can perform various combos based on the weapons they wield. With around 20 missions designed like standalone short films, each set in cinematic environments, the game offers a rich and immersive experience. Additionally, players can snatch and use enemies' weapons and utilize Redline's spray can to blind foes. The incorporation of parkour and acrobatic elements adds depth to the gameplay, making each encounter feel fresh and engaging. Developed by Neki, the creators of the Shadow Fight series, Spine is set to release in late 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Windows PC. Project Robot, the latest creation from Fumito Ueda and his team at Gen Design, marks a significant shift from their previous works like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. This upcoming sci-fi adventure introduces players to a world where they pilot a colossal mech, navigating through a landscape teeming with alien threats. The brief yet captivating trailer showcases a lone protagonist scaling the towering mech, setting the stage for an epic journey. The game's narrative hints at a deep, emotional connection between the pilot and the machine, reminiscent of Ueda's signature storytelling style. While the release date remains unannounced, the collaboration with Epic Games Publishing suggests a polished and expansive experience. Fans can anticipate a blend of innovative gameplay mechanics and the poignant atmospheric storytelling that Ueda is renowned for. Killing Floor 3 is an upcoming co-op first-person shooter set in 2091, where players join the Nightfall resistance against the monstrous Zeds unleashed by the megacorp Horzine. The game introduces enhanced AI, making enemies more strategic and deadly. Players can customize their arsenal with various weapons, mods, gadgets, and skills, offering a personalized combat experience. New movement mechanics, such as sprinting and zip lines, add dynamic elements to gameplay. The MEAT system returns, delivering realistic dismemberment and persistent blood effects. With its intense action and immersive world, Killing Floor 3 is set to captivate both fans and newcomers in 2025. Turok Origins is an upcoming third-person co-op shooter that reimagines the classic Turok series for modern audiences. Developed by Saber Interactive, the game allows players to step into the shoes of legendary Turok warriors as they battle ferocious dinosaurs and a terrifying alien threat across various planets. The gameplay features a diverse arsenal of weapons, including plasma rifles, ray guns, bows, snipers, and shotguns, each offering unique combat experiences. A standout feature is the DNA power system, where players can extract DNA from fallen foes and the environment to unlock game-changing abilities that evolve the character's suit in real time. This adds a strategic layer to combat, as players can tailor their abilities to suit different playstyles. The game also offers both single-player and online co-op modes, allowing players to team up with friends to tackle the game's challenges together. With its blend of intense action, strategic gameplay, and cooperative elements, Turok Origins is shaping up to be a standout title in 2025.